The 5 jaw-dropping ways the rich reduce their taxes.
Here we are at our very first rental property.
Look, I used to think lowering taxes was for the rich and famous. It's not. Over the past few years, I've lowered my taxes using methods wealthy people know all too well. Now I use these very same secrets to shave hundreds of thousands of dollars off my yearly tax bill. Now, if you've always fantasized about lowering your taxes, then today you're in for a real treat, because I'm going to share with you 5 secrets the ultra wealthy use to save money on their taxes. All right, buckle your seatbelts. Number 1, they stop working for a paycheck. When you work for someone else, you will pay higher taxes. Billionaire Warren Buffett remarked that his secretary pays higher taxes than him. That's true. When you're getting a paycheck, you're getting screwed the most by the IRS. How can this be? This sounds fake, right? It's not. Look, the tax code is written for entrepreneurs. Page after page of the tax code has incentives for business owners. The government wants us to hire employees, build buildings, revitalize neighborhoods. The more you build, the less you pay Uncle Sam. And guess what? The paycheck employee gets hit the hardest by the IRS. In fact, under the new 2018 tax law, things got even worse for those W-2 folks. It's time to shake things up a little bit and stop working for that paycheck if you can. If you can't, well, now it's time to start planning your getaway from that paycheck. Number 2 on my list is to start your side hustle. Now, as you plan your escape from the 9-to-5 job, you're going to need a revenue source. One of the most important things that you can do to lower your taxes is to start a business. Now, it doesn't have to be scary. In fact, it's pretty darn easy to start a business. The first thing you want to do, though, is to set up your entity. Okay, set up your LLC. Corporate Direct has a $100 discount off that's already applied for our listeners of our show, and you can sign up for your LLC. It's very simple, it's cheap and easy to do. So just come up with your unique name for your LLC. John's Wealth Holdings LLC. It doesn't have to be the actual name of your business. Remember, this is the legal entity that will be filing taxes, not the actual forward-facing name. Now that you're set up to make some money as a business, let's start building that business of your dreams. For some revenue ideas, you can see our post. We'll have a link below on how to make an additional $2,500 a month just on the side from what you're currently doing. I'll have a link below to that. We're setting up the business, though, to start funneling our expenses through the company. So as a paycheck employee, you're taxed on your gross income. As a company, you're taxed on your net income. Did I just blow your mind? If this is a new concept to you, your mind hopefully is now blown. Think about that for a second. If you don't have a business and you buy a computer to earn some extra income, the government doesn't care. But if you're a company and you buy a computer, now the government cares because now you can expense it. You can write that off as a business expense for your company. That lowers your taxable burden. Put it another way, as an employee, if you earn $1,000 and buy a $500 computer, you're still going to pay taxes on that $1,000 that you earned. Now, if you're a business, you're only taxed on the net profit, which is $500. That's crazy, right? Yes, it is. That's how the tax code works. Number 3, funnel everything through the business. Start your business today and start running your legitimate expenses through your company. Legitimate expenses differ for every company. You can come up with 5 things right now that you need to run your company. I'm sure you can think of 5 things, right? Here are just a few off the top of my head right now that I'm thinking of, okay? Internet costs, right? My broadband speed that I pay every month for. Paper for my printer. A new computer. I need a new computer for my business to render graphics or whatever it is, right? Gas mileage that you track for your truck that you need for your business. Printer ink. And what about a printer itself? Printer paper, printer ink, printer. See how all these write-offs can flow? Even your date nights can be a write-off if you go out with a spouse, a partner, and actually sit down and talk about your business and plan and strategize. That can be a write-off if accounted for correctly. So let your mind just wander on this a little bit because you could come up with a whole bunch of ideas, right? You love working on cars, so you start a blog on old cars and a YouTube channel where you fix engines on the YouTube channel. Think about the expenses that you would incur for starting this new business. Maybe your iPhone for taking the videos. your Bluehost account for hosting your new WordPress blog, that subscription to your favorite car magazine for research, right? The internet, so you can upload those videos to YouTube for your channel. Tickets to that car in Nashville where you're going to go promote your new website. You went to a car show. That's a write-off. Travel, hotel to that very same Nashville car show. A write-off. Travel to a vintage car dealer where you interview him about his craft and you upload that to your YouTube video. The list can go on and on and on. The IRS rewards entrepreneurship. Keep the receipts though and document all of these expenses. Start that blog of your dream like I did and earned over $1.8 million in 1 year by doing that. Okay? Number 4, incorporate your family. Now comes the great part. We pay our children as employees of our LLC. That's right. Our 3 children, all under 10 years old, work for our company. And the IRS allows this on a variety of levels. The IRS allows you to earn $12,000 without paying taxes. We pay each of our children an annual salary of $12,000, not a penny more. First, they have to actually do work. And that can mean different things to different people. So every weekend, our children go through piles of just random office paper, and they love to use the shredder, right? Somebody's got to do that job. The kids love doing it, so we let them do it. They love the job. They also have to clean up the offices, and they have to pick up the trash, okay? Imagine you run a photography business where you need photos of children for the website. Bingo. That's a job for your children, and they should get compensated for their good looks, right? You need them for your website. We have 3 kids. That means with each of them earning $12,000 per year, we aren't taxed on $36,000. That's $36,000 that comes right off the top of our taxable revenue. Get it? I hope that makes sense because it gets even better. Number 5, set up an IRA for your children. Once you've set up the LLC, your kids can qualify for a retirement account. And that's another fantastic way to start lowering your taxable burden. So start shoveling more money to your children. Set up a self-directed Roth IRA for each of your children and then max it out. Now, our company actually can set up your self-directed accounts for you. If you want to book a call with our team, it's totally free. We can do that. Plus, you can invest in real estate with your self-directed account. That's amazing. So at the time of this writing, the contribution limit is $6,000 a year. So making a contribution to a retirement account lowers the amount you're going to pay on taxes. So for our 3 kids, that's $18,000 a year. That means we lower our taxable revenue by $18,000 per year on top of the $36,000 we're paying them for a salary. To incorporate your family, you need to set up an LLC or another legal entity. Again, you can do so right with the link below. In our family, we have many different LLCs for different reasons. You might sell strawberries, you might start a blog, you might have a YouTube channel, you might write a book. It doesn't matter what you do, but you definitely want to have a legal entity set up to protect yourself and for all of the tax benefits. I want to tell you a little story here before we end. A woman worried about her future attended a speech recently with Jim Rickards, who's the genius author of the book Road to Ruin. She worked a job, 9-to-5 job. She had a 401k and little to show for it, like most people with 401k. She said, what should I do? And he was blunt. He said, quit your job. It's the only way to protect yourself and build wealth. And he wasn't trying to be harsh. He was pointing out that a job isn't a safety net. It's a false sense of security. Now, I'm not just going to say go out there and quit your job today. What I'm saying to you, though, is to start thinking bigger. If you want to lower your taxes, start a business. Make moves that the IRS rewards instead of penalizes. You got me? Go ahead and hit subscribe. And if you're interested in booking a call with my team, we'd love to help you get your self-directed account set up and start investing in real estate. The link below. We'll see you next time, everyone.